These are our ingredients for the chocolate cake. And now we'll be showing you how to make the chocolate cake.
Okay, so first you add the sugar.
1 cup of flour, 1.5 cup of flour.
And put the rest in. And you know what? 2 more of those. That's good. 1 more.
And then you add
2 cups of sugar.
So this is 2 cups right here.
Okay.
So you add 2 cups of these.
We have Hershey's cocoa.
So this is
Cocoa.
1/3 of a cup. So then.
And we don't have Hershey's. We just use regular store-bought cocoa.
And then it says 2 eggs, but instead of eggs, we'll be using egg replacer.
And we're gonna use 1 teaspoon salt.
And milk. We'll be using.
First, we'll use milk.
1 teaspoon of milk. Salt.
Nothing happened.
That's a restart.
Nothing happened. So there's the 1 cup of milk.
And you add the milk.
Add the milk into the batter. And then we need
1 teaspoon salt.
We add the salt.
Teaspoon.
And now we're gonna use something to mix it with.
A spoon.
We also have to put the vegetable oil in.
Gudish, can you grab a bigger spoon?
Yeah. What do we use? A whisk?
Yep.
Did I add the milk? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Use the whisk.
So we're gonna use the
Oil.
oil in here.
So we need how much oil?
1/2 cup.
1/2 cup of oil. So Simran's whisking it.
Mixing it.
Whisking it.
Whisking it. Oh.
And I'm adding the oil. And we also have 2 more things left that we need to add.
We need to
Which is
add
vanilla extract.
boiling-
A teaspoon of vanilla
2
extract.
teaspoons.
2 teaspoons actually. And boiling water.
And baking powder.
Gudish.
Now we're going to add the 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Vanilla extract. There's
one.
1 teaspoon and
The other
there's 2. Okay.
And now get the boiling water.
So Gudish. And then we're gonna get the
Boiling water, which we have pre-boiled. So it's 1 cup only. And look, you can see the steam coming out.
It does make a difference if you use just
It makes
water.
a big difference if you use like
Warm
Cold
water,
water
warm water, and like hot
Boiling
water and boiling water.
water makes a difference.
Yeah, cause. So, Cabney, can you come here, please?
yeah, just a minute. You have to make sure that you mix it properly.
Cabney. And Simran's gonna keep mixing. We have one last thing that we need to add. Is the baking powder.
Gudish, is it there?
This is too much water.
No, it's fine.
And so we need.
You want to really make sure that you whisk it properly. Once you're done mixing it with your hands, then you can like put it in, you can like use a hand mixer to mix it, or you can put it in a mixer,
Like an electrical hand
like
mixer.
that type.
We have one, but
We're gonna use that?
today we're gonna use for the chocolate cake we're gonna be using.
For all the cakes.
For the chocolate cake we're gonna be using the.
Put it in. We just
this
added
mixer.
the baking powder.
We need a little bit more though. 1/2 teaspoon more.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And so we've done mixing it in our mixer, and This is
Now
what
we're gonna
looks
put
like.
it in our pan.
Pan, and first we'll show you how you have to prepare your pan. So, we'll start with the largest pan. You need to have wax paper and put butter on your wax paper, right? And spread it along the edges. Not the edges, not the sides, only the bottom. You're not supposed to do the sides. Just the bottom. All around the bottom. And now, since we're done that, we're gonna come over here and get some flour and put it in here. Okay? And then you just and if you think you need more, I'm gonna put more in. And
So you want to make sure that's all around.
so
Yeah, it's fine.
so this is what it's most likely gonna look like.
And then you
You're gonna in a sink or wherever you want, you go flip it over. Get all the excess flour out.
and you're gonna be left off with this.
Okay. So no, record. So now we have our the top layer pan, and we're gonna have a circle wax paper just to fit the pan, and you're gonna put it inside. Right. And you're gonna pour in the recipe, the chocolate mix.
The mixture.
So
Simran, go grab a spoon.
Okay.
And you have to make sure that you level it out at the end when you're about to put it in the oven.
Now we're gonna add.
The-
we're gonna make a red
well,
velvet
first
cake.
we need to show them the ingredients. So these are all of our ingredients for the red velvet cake. 2.5 cups flour, baking soda, cocoa, sugar, egg replacer, oil, vinegar, food coloring, vanilla, and milk.
Okay, now we're gonna add some flour. So I have 2.5 cups of flour. Okay. Then on top, I'm gonna
And we're gonna
add a
have
teaspoon of baking soda.
and so next we have
Cocoa powder. A teaspoon of cocoa powder. There, just add it. And then sugar. We need 1.5 cup of sugar.
this, oil,
Oil. So we're adding how much oil? 1.5 cup of oil.
which we have already too.
Okay.
And then
You want to keep. You don't want to whisk it before, like you're done with all the things. How much milk do we need?
we also need some vinegar.
This is how it looks. So we need 1 cup of milk over here.
And first we're gonna add the vinegar.
A teaspoon of vinegar. That's it. We just need enough for taste. The
And
milk.
the milk.
Okay.
And now we're just gonna do the last thing,
The red food coloring.
which is
Okay, so now you
food
wanna.
coloring. Right here, we have our food coloring.
So we need to add 1 ounce of it.
So we're just gonna see how much we need.
Add it.
Add more.
Add more.
Keep
It
adding.
looks more pink.
See, now it's getting darker. And we're gonna
Add a bit more.
Do you need vanilla extract?
No. Not for this one.
So we want to make sure that the red color is pretty dark.
Darker,
So-
darker, make it darker. So this is still pretty light, so we're gonna make it just
It looks more of like pink, so we want to make it darker.
darker.
We're gonna add more. And you want to make sure that these bubbles don't show up.
And you should,
That means that you mixed it properly.
and don't worry about using too much of the food coloring because it's just gonna you need it to make it darker.
It's not gonna affect the taste. It's just gonna affect the color.
Yeah. So we're gonna put a little bit more.
This time it's gonna be a lot more.
Hope so. See? Now you can see it's kind of coming out.
Like before we had it
So
lighter.
light.
So now it's darker and darker.
Add some more. Because it said we need 1 ounce. It said that we need 1 ounce, so we're
It might look a little bit pink, but after you add it,
because no food coloring's that perfect enough.
yeah. So we're gonna add a little bit more, and then we'll
This is the last time. Add more. Add more.
More.
That's it. That's it. We're not gonna add any more, no matter.
no matter what.
Whoa, it's gonna be.
See, now it's way darker.
Now-
Now it looks better.
Now we're.
Okay. So now we kind of mixed it properly with our hands. So now we're gonna put it in the mixture. Like, sorry, we're gonna mix it into
Properly. So.
Okay. So now we're gonna make the rainbow cake. Okay. Yay!
For the rainbow cake, we need to make a vanilla. We need to make the rainbow
Vanilla
cake.
sponge cake.
Yeah.
That's what you guys got. Get prepared where you guys are.
So we're gonna put a cup of butter in. Okay, and we're gonna with the butter we're gonna put the we're gonna put the condensed milk in.
Condensed milk has a lot of sugar, so that's
why
where
we won't need that much sugar. Like.
yeah. So that's why we're just gonna be using 2 tablespoons of sugar. Because condensed milk is pretty sweet.
So
Next, we need
next,
2 tablespoons of
no,
sugar.
like first we're gonna mix it for a little bit.
So Gurdeesh's just gonna put it in the mixer. So our chocolate cake is done. Over here. So
We're gonna level it up.
we're gonna level it up. We're gonna cut off the top part and put fondant on it. So this is our fondant that we made so far. We're still gonna be making more. So this is just setting that up.
We're gonna use the whisk.
So when you're ready to do these for these, we're gonna have to probably.
So
put
now we're
a
gonna
little
mix
butter
it.
on these too.
We're done mixing the butter.
So now we're gonna add the sugar.
Sugar. So we need 2 tablespoons of sugar.
And we have pre-measured them.
So we have pre-measured them already.
So since we already have everything put in, we're just gonna lower it, and we're going to put it in.
La, 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 la. So we got the sugar in.
And next we're gonna put 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we also pre-measured that. So also when you're making any cake, try to keep your measurements exact.
Because you don't want to end up with too less or too much.
And
Now,
I'm putting
it's all mixed, and we're gonna put some vinegar in it.
and we're going to put our milk in.
Just a half cup?
1 cup.
It's a cup of milk because.
And we're gonna put a little bit in first, and then we're gonna mix it.
No, I don't think we should mix it.
Actually,
Yeah, we. We got
two
2.5 cups of flour.
And now we're gonna do
Put together, please.
1 teaspoon of
Yeah, I
baking
did.
powder.
So this is baking powder.
And we already have it.
Two teaspoons.
So we have to do another teaspoon. So
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
so 2 teaspoons.
And then
We
It's
only
here,
need
okay.
1 teaspoon of
Of
baking
baking
soda. So we have baking soda right here.
So now,
Yeah, you got
so
those.
Gadish does
You
that.
got
Hartman hammer.
Teagate already.
So now I'm just gonna add the
We're gonna check on the
I do
other.
have these.
red velvet cake.
I kind of mix it good together with the whisk just to get off the clumps.
So, you wanna put a toothpick or anything in the middle and check it out. So it has a little bit remaining on it. So we're gonna let it bake for another few seconds.
For a few minutes.
For a few minutes.
Right.
So Gadish.
So I'm just trying to get the clumps out, and then
I'm gonna
we
put
are
it on
going to
speakerphone. Girls, listen how you're gonna carry it here.
put this into our oven.
You guys wanna flip this?
So they're gonna show you how to get the cake out of the pan.
So first we're gonna use a knife to right there.
No, that one is the next one. Here.
We're gonna show you how to take out the cake from the pan. So you're gonna use a knife to
Make sure the edges are off.
gently and nicely.
Oh, God, do nothing.
Shut it. So we cut off the edges and we're gonna put a pan on top just to flip it. So now we're gonna flip it. And ta-da! Our red velvet cake is ready.
So now our electrical mixer has finished mixing it. But as you can see, there's still a little bit of clumps. So we're gonna mix it a little bit
by our
ourselves
hands.
with our own mixture with our whisk.
So we're flipping the cake over here so we can put it on the wrap. Perfect. So our red velvet cake came out perfect.
So now you would think that we're done with the thing you just put in the oven, but no, you have to distribute it equally through three bowls because we're doing 3 different colors for our rainbow cake.
We're not doing all the colors because the cake's gonna get too heavy and we're not gonna be able to bring it to class.
get wrecked because of that.
So we're gonna distribute it equally.
So what 3 colors
We have decided actually to use do 3 different colors instead of 4 because we don't know it won't be thick. If we do 4, it might not be thick enough. So here again are 3 colors.
So we're done, like splitting the, like
equally into 3 different bowls.
Yes, equally into 3 bowls.
So first, you want to get your first color, which ours is purple. So you need to put 1, 2, and
How many drops do we do, Gadish?
we're gonna do 3 or 4 Kavni. 3 to 4 drops at a time.
Okay, Gadish.
And Cabernet, now you can see I put it in. So we're gonna get 3 different spoons. And we put, so now since we're done this,
So Simran put green, and I'm gonna put
as you can see, look, it's
1,
turning
2.
purple.
2 drops are enough, right? No,
3
4.
3 or 4.
3 and 4. Yummy.
And if we think that it's not dark enough, we're gonna
Look at
add.
this one. This is how you. So I'm told Gadeesh is mixing our purple one. I'm gonna mix the blue one.
So it's too
If
light.
you need,
so
more,
I'm gonna add
so
more.
you can always add more. Put as much as you want. Cause how you want your color to be. I want this one not to be that dark,
And
but
this
kind of light,
But purple should be darker.
darker. Cause
Purple.
purple is supposed to be that.
And green could be in the middle. It doesn't have to be that dark, and it shouldn't be that light.
Oh yeah, so while you're mixing it, even with this, so you want to just make sure that there's no lumps in it. See now, this color I can add a little bit more if I want, but I think it's fine, right?
Put a little bit more.
A little more. So we're gonna have to add 2 more drops. That's it. That's it.
Mine is still pretty light, so I'm gonna add some more into mine too. About 3 more drops.
I added a bit, 4 more drops. See, as you can see, it got darker.
And don't worry about food coloring getting onto your hands, because after a couple washes, it'll come off.
It's just dye. And don't worry about like the taste will get wrecked again with food coloring,
Because food
just-
coloring is tasteless.
just for color. So Gadeesh is done this purple.
So this is how our purple turned out. Our blue, and Simran is starting to mix our green.
So you want to mix it really properly.
And here we didn't have that big of a bowl, so our bowls weren't that big. But try to get a bigger
So the
bowl.
green isn't that it's really light, so I'm gonna add. But it looks nice. Nice.
But see how we have just enough in each bowl. That's like you should always have a bigger bowl just so you can have access and enough space for.
We didn't have an idea. We didn't have that much of an estimate.
So you should always have a bigger bowl because you want to have space to mix so it doesn't go over.
Our blue is ready.
Yeah. So it was our purple, and we're just getting our green.
We're just getting our green ready.
So right now our green is pretty light. You want to make it a little darker.
So someone's gonna add 4 more dark.
That's good. And mix it.
See, it's good. You could see a difference. It's getting darker.
So I still think it needs to be darker, so I'm gonna add.
Fondant to decorate our cake. So Gadeesh, can you pass me the other fondant that we already made?
Yeah. So at
We
the end, the
we made a little bit fondant, but it turned out that
It
it's
turned
less.
out pretty good. So we need more.
We need a lot more.
So
So we're gonna make more. So the recipe to
we'll
it.
just show you how it looks without the wrapping on it. And
So we need marshmallows, 4 cups of marshmallows, 4 cups of powdered sugar, and 4 teaspoons.
4 cups of marshmallows. You just need to distribute.
Yeah. And 2 teaspoons of water. So this is how the
2
fondant.
tablespoons of water, Cabernet.
Oops. Yeah.
So this
So this is how the fondant is.
So
It looks
it's
like Play-Doh.
it
It
kinda-
feels like Play-Doh too, but it tastes really good and smells really good too. So it's fun to play with and to eat.
No.
Marshmallows. Okay, so we got some marshmallows into yummy. I'm gonna eat some. Yummy, yummy.
And
Gadeesh, you
Now
wanna eat?
I'm good. Okay. And now we are going to put into this bowl.
So as you can see, all 3 of our colors, green turned out good too.
So
And now we got the marshmallows into yay. Pour our layers into pans, 3 pans. So we got green and blue.
Take a video of all 3.
in the microwave. And
Now it
looks
looks.
like
We
this.
put 2 tablespoons of water in it
And the marshmallows.
and the marshmallows.
Now we just have to stir it all.
It smells so good.
And we're gonna add the powdered sugar.
First-
Stir it.
You just want the marshmallows to dissolve.
Yeah.
It smells so good.
So now someone's gonna add the powdered sugar.
Yeah, Simran, I think you should add it now. Wait.
Okay, that's good. Now someone add it.
Careful. So we got all the sugar.
4 cups of sugar.
Ooh, lots of
Now
sugar.
maybe put it in
So-
here. I think it'll be fine.
Now we have used our marshmallows, water, and we have used our powdered sugar. So we have used everything on the list.
Here, pass it to
Now all that is left is just to mix it and
we
make it
got
into fluffy.
this.
And at the end it'll be
and got
this.
This is how it's gonna be looking at
At the end it'll look like this white one.
Look at this.
At the end, it'll be like this white one, and after we color it, it'll have a color like the blue one. But we won't make a blue one now. Here our buttercream frosting right here,
Yummy.
and we put it on top of our first layer. So our
So
first layer
good.
we decided it's going to be blue. We put our buttercream frosting on it, and we're gonna spread it out on the bottom layer,
Yummy.
so the
Yummy.
next layer sticks.
Yummy. Shh. Sorry. This looks so good. Yummy.
Now is doing the rainbow cake. We have finished baking them, and we finished making the buttercream frosting. So now we're putting.
And now we have rolled up the fondant.
No, you do it.
So we rolled up the fondant.
Okay. So now we still have to roll a little bit more.
So this color fondant is for our red velvet cake. And as you can see, Kavni is rolling it with this regular old rolling pan. Rolling.
Okay, so
Letitia, shut it.
got
This is our green fondant, our first layer of our cake, the bottom layer. We have green fondant on this one. Under this is our red velvet cake.
so we got the stick and I put it in here.
And we measured it, and
So
this was the size.
it was about this size.
The
So
size?
I'm gonna cut 4 of these same sizes.
5 of them.
2 more.
3 more.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so they can support the bottom layer of the cake, and yeah.
Now Gurdish, the one that we had measured, so now Gurdish is gonna put that in as support.
And I'm gonna put 4 around in the circle. We have 1 in the center. And put 4 in the circle around it. On
So
the
over there,
edges.
Simran has colored the fondant and she's mixing it and kneading it now. It's pink and this one's green. Yay. Her hand is with blood.
Got myself. Now it's hurting.
It's okay, Simran, don't cry. Okay. So, Gadish is done
Yeah.
putting the
Putting these
4
two together.
sticks on.
And
Pink is good.
do you think we should show them how our rainbow cake is going?
Just wait.
Rainbow cake's not going that well.
No, it's gonna taste good, people. But
But you know, like
Yeah.
We just messed
before
up on the
picture,
frosting.
before picture, and we'll show you after picture.
this is the before one, and we will show you the after.
after.
And Simran,
No.
so good. Oh, never mind. Gadish on top of the rainbow cake, which is our second layer, and now the Gadish is just cutting the extra part off.
So I'm just going to first try to get it at the very bottom, and
So we're just gonna take a little bit off.
I'm just gonna push it to this side so.
Okay. Cutting it off, the whole extra part from the cake from this side, and here and here and here and here. Just gonna cut all that off. So she got this off. So pull that off. And there, so we're gonna pull that off. Carefully. There.
Our cake.
Our cake is ready. Our cake filled with stars. Stars, stars, because we're number 1. Yay!
We're reaching for the stars.
Stars, 4. So this is the rainbow one.
Chocolate.
Sorry, wait. This chocolate, rainbow, and red
red
velvet.
velvet.
Yummy.
Now
eat
you're gonna
it.
try it.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Enjoy.
Why are you wasting time doing this?